Upon arrival, a startling revelation came to light. The sisters had been switched. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a young woman named Amara at 25. She possessed a beauty that outshone the morning sun, yet her life had been marked by hardship and sorrow. Orphaned at the tender age of 5 when her mother passed away, Amara's world changed forever when her father remarried. Her stepmother, Zainab, was a cruel woman whose heart was as cold as the Harmattan winds. She forced Amara to become a slave in her own home, denying her education and subjecting her to endless toil. To further humiliate Amara, Zainab spread vicious rumors through Gout village, claiming that the young woman still wet her bed at night. One day, Zainab attempted to marry Amara off to an old palm wine tapper, but the resourceful young woman managed to escape this fate. Shortly after, a handsome young man named Chidi arrived from the city, seeking a bride. Zainab, blinded by greed, forced Chidi to marry her own daughter, Neka, instead of Amara. Little did Zainab know that Chidi was not the wealthy suitor she believed him to be. In truth, it was his driver, Obaira, who possessed great riches. Obaira had come to the village in search of true love, disguising himself as a humble servant. Fate intervened when Obaira laid eyes on Amara. Struck by her grace and inner strength, he fell deeply in love. Zainab, thinking Obaira was nothing more than a lowly houseboy, eagerly gave Amara away to him, believing she was ridding herself of a burden. The two couples set off for the city, but upon arrival, a startling revelation came to light. The sisters had been switched, and Neka found herself married to the driver she thought beneath her, while Amara stood beside the man of great wealth. Furious, Neka called her mother to relay the news, but it was too late. She was already with child. As the years passed, Amara flourished in the city, cherished by her loving husband Obaira. Their home was filled with laughter and joy, a stark contrast to the life she had known in the village. Meanwhile, Neka and Chidi returned to the village, where they learned to find contentment in a simpler life, and so, the young woman who had once been treated as a slave found her happily ever after, proving that kindness and perseverance can overcome even the harshest of circumstances. Nika's mother fell sick and was left alone in a sick bed because of her wickedness. Amara and her husband came visiting the village with their kids for the first time since they left for the city. Hearing the news of her sick stepmother, she went to visit her, and Zainab asked for forgiveness,